Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So, Kanye West might be getting sued by George Floyd's family. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, yo, so this situation is crazy, right? Because it seems like George Floyd's family is about to sue Kanye West, right? And this all is stemming from an interview that Kanye did over the weekend, right? So a lot of people have been silencing Kanye, Twitter and Instagram, and also a couple of people that he's done interviews with, like LeBron James, had to just not put out his interview at all because of all the hate speech he was talking, right? But anyway, over the weekend, he actually did an interview on Drink Champs with Nori, and Nori put out the interview, right? Among a whole bunch of things in the interview that Kanye said, one of the things he said was that George Floyd died from a fentanyl overdose, not that he died from having a knee on his neck for 8 minutes long, right? The cop who did that to George Floyd is now in jail, in prison for 22 years. So if George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose, then that man wouldn't have got convicted. He is a white police officer, so Kanye is bugging. But anyway, the whole point though is that, of course, a lot of people on Twitter were like, yo, wow, this is crazy, right? One of those people that thought it was crazy was Boosie, right? So Boosie went on Twitter. He says, Kanye West, the hatred that you have for blacks is sad, and they still support your coon ass. First, slavery was a choice. White lives matter. And now George Floyd, it's sad that blacks with a platform are not telling you anything for attacking our race like you do. Well, I am, right? He says, you are sick, for real is what Boosie said, right? A lot of people on Twitter were kind of just saying the same thing, right? So, a press release came out from George Floyd's family where they actually said, while one cannot defame the dead, the family of George Floyd is considering a suit for Kanye's false statements about the manner of his death, right? And look, they probably will win this suit or settle out of court for a whole bunch of money just for general damages, right? So for example, Alex Jones, who is a known conspiracy theorist, just had to pay $965 million out to the family of the victims of the Sandy Hook school shooting because he said that that was a hoax and he caused general damages, distress, and things like that to those families, right? So Kanye could end up being in the same boat. This is not looking good. His rhetoric is starting to hurt his money, which, is always a bad thing. So maybe soon he'll, shut the fuck up. I don't know, but let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.